How we doing, everybody? My name is Trevor Tyson with Kbandstraining.com. Today we're going to move through a couple exercises with the KB Duo that's going to give you a great leg workout. You're going to get a lot of burn. You're going to build strength in your hips. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's get to work. We're going to jump into the one-legged suspended squat, okay? Got to get one leg here, put it up in the suspension trainer. Make sure you're mounted. We're going for 8 reps on each side. You might need a bit of a base here just for some balance, but as you get a little better, go ahead and go. Let's start working on our 8. As you get a little better, go ahead and don't use that. Work on your balance. But if you're new to this, make sure you've got something, a partner maybe to grab onto, or simply a plyo box works great too, just to put next to you for a little bit of support as you get moving. You want to go for depth. We want to get that top of that thigh as close to parallel to the ground as we can. What that's going to do for us is start working on our quads and a little more of our glutes as we go. Flip in your foot, hop on out. The key to this is you want to make sure that you're slightly farther than you think you need to be. When you first come out into this exercise, you're probably going to shorten it a little bit. That's what he did here. You see this knee flirting with the toe? It's a great example. You want to hop out just a little bit farther than what you feel comfortable with, because that's going to line you up perfect throughout your hips and your lower legs here. Notice his knee flirting with the toe a little bit. That's okay. We want to make sure that we're just not rolling over all the way. Hands stay out in front of the body, just for a little bit of balance. Got 8 on each side, okay? So as you get done with your 8, you're gonna take about 30-second break and jump back in. That puts us right about that minute rest period for each leg as we move through the workout. So we're roughly about there. Let's go ahead and move into the next leg. We've got 4 sets on each side, which is gonna really start this leg workout off on the right foot. You're gonna start getting a lot of burn through your hips, your thighs, your hamstrings. Hop out just a little bit farther. Remember, all you got to do is think toe and knee. As soon as you squat down, if that toe runs over the knee, you know you got to go a little bit farther. As you can see, his body, he's really keeping his hips square. That's key. If you let that leg slide back and really open up, you're not going to hit the muscles in the right way. We want to make sure that we stay square so that we're working the hips for a little bit of strength, building balance as we move. Good. Always out just a little farther than you feel comfortable with. Get your support over here, nice and stationary, working to get to that parallel spot. Leg strength here. Your legs are going to start burning this second set. Your third and fourth are going to be a tough task. So again, make sure you've got that base next to you so that you can stay under control and you don't ever feel like you're going to fall. Good. 8 reps. Your working sets, we've got 4. Make sure you get a good warm-up before you always start your leg workouts. 30 seconds, stand around, kick your legs. If you start feeling that balling up feeling, that tightness in your hammies, tightness in your glutes, got to stretch a little bit. Easy way, just touch the toes, spread the legs, go down from leg to leg, or you can even do some crossover movements for your glute. But make sure you stay on the time frames here. You get your 30-second in between. That gives you about a minute total on each leg for the rest, and we just keep on pushing through. Building strength in the legs, good. Now he's a little more advanced. Remember, he's got his hands out front. He's got great hip alignment. He's balanced. But remember, if you need to, put that hand on the box. Don't worry about that. First time doing the workout, make sure you're balanced. Make sure your hips are in line, your knees in the right spot. That's the most important part. The balance will come, but we don't want to struggle with the balance and ruin our good workout and our depth in our hips. The lower we get, the more glute activation we're going to get. The lower we get, the more quad burn we're going to get. So if you want to build strength, you got to get lower and you got to stay under control. Very good. Finishing strong. Good. He's got a good pace. If you want to go a little bit slower, you can go a little bit slower. The key is, remember, as you tire, you got to keep these hips square. Don't let them fall back on you, all right? You got one more set here, so take a deep breath. Stretch out those hip flexors. If you're getting a lot of burn on the front side of your hip flexors, there's one thing you got to remember. When you get that leg in the back like that, you can't lay back. If you lay back heavy in your foot, you're going to get a lot of burn in your hip flexor. So you want to make sure that you're thinking front side, front side. The exercise is on our front leg, okay? Don't lay on that hip. Work to get forward and work from the heel to middle of your arch. If you think toe, your knee will be spilling over your toe. If you think heel and arch, you're going to be right there in line. That's good. Very good. Finishing strong. We got 8 more on each side. We're moving on. Good. Very good. Keep pushing here. This is the tough set. If you need to spend a little more time on the box, if you started early and you had good balance, And as you move throughout the set, you're starting to find yourself a little more fatigued, a little bit more unstable. Make sure that you stay under control. That knee starts wobbling. You can't have that. You got to stay under control and really work for your depth. Keep your box close. Good. Finishing strong. All the way down, working to get that thigh flat, keeping his hips square. Good tall chest. Don't slouch. Good tall chest. Very good. I hope you enjoyed the leg workout. It's going to be challenging for you, but you can do a lot of things with this suspension trainer. Our KB Duo, sold on Kbandstraining.com. Feel free to ask me any questions there. And we've got a ton more workout videos where you can get better each and every day.